Hello everybody, it's Rachel here from Sage Beauty. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. It's a beautiful day where I am. I've got some product updates for you. I've been trying some of these products for at least 2 weeks, some of them for much longer than that. So I just wanted to give you my not really first impressions, because I've been wearing them consistently for a couple of weeks now, but you know, a bit of an idea of how things go on my skin after a little while. Obviously with skincare, that's a different thing. It takes much longer for your skin to be receptive to a new product, but with makeup, you know, not so much. So I've been using, I got a sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara, and I'd like to say that I really love the wand. I love the blackness of it. I love the push-up effect that it gives. And will it replace my MAC Stack mascara? I can't say for sure, but I am very tempted to buy a full size of this. And because I'm a Mecca Beauty Loop member, I can spend $75 at the moment and get a box of goodies. That's their incentive to get you to spend. Sucks me in quite often. So I'm thinking I may purchase a full size of this and continue to use it because I'm really liking it. And if you saw my short of that in my stories, you'll know the effect of it, that, you know, my lashes are pretty ordinary, and putting this on gave an instant lift and eye-opening effect, and I am wearing it today, and not much else eye makeup. I've just got a bit of liner on there, as you can see, and that's all. And then my face products as well. I've been using this nearly every day. The NYX, this is Juice Gloss in Passion Fruit Snatch with electrolytes, it says. So it's kind of like the lip gloss version of their Plump Up Primer in the neon yellow bottle. Look, it's lovely and it really works. It does plump up and it does what it's supposed to do, a lip gloss should. I was a bit surprised by the doe foot applicator in a tube, same as I was with the mascara being a tube with a traditional mascara wand in it. And I have to say, it doesn't smell or taste anything like passion fruit. It's more like, you know, that fake grape lolly flavor, which we all love, but we know tastes nothing like grape either. So it is nice, and I think the packaging is just cool as, in that purple tube, because purple is my favorite color. So yes, I do like it, but it doesn't smell anything like passion fruit, doesn't taste like passion fruit, but it does have a nice gloss effect. So it's cheap, you know, if you're looking for something, just a quick, especially in summer, and I am wearing it today. Cosmetic Capital have these in stock. Okay, I talk about Cosmetic Capital a lot, I know. This one you can see I've been using quite a bit. This is from Purito, and I've become really a fan of Centella Asiatica, or Cica, C-I-C-A, the ingredient. My skin loves that stuff. So this is actually, I did have a Moira Centella Asiatica serum, and I love Moira products too, but this one's got a higher concentration of it. In fact, this is basically pure. Oh no, it's not. It's 49%. So almost half of the active, or half the ingredients in here are the active ingredients. There's no water in here either, which I really like. So there's no, nothing to neutralize anything, nothing to water anything down, but calming and soothing and beautiful to put on at night when you've just washed your face. It's sort of starting to replace my ordinary Matrixyl, which is the peptide with the 10% HA. I'm starting to find hyaluronic acid not as ideal an ingredient as perhaps it was touted to be for me. But yeah, this is amazing. And it says soothing, nourishing. It's got niacinamide. It's got ceramides in it and peptides. So it's sort of doing the same thing as the Matrixyl without the hyaluronic acid aggravation. I do get a slight, irritation here if I put it too close to my under eye area. And it's just goes straight in, yes. And it's beautiful, not unscented, all that stuff. So the ingredients are really ethically sourced as well from Pareto. I wanted to give a shout out to an eternal favorite. I've been putting this on my feet, my elbows, my knees, and sometimes my lips every day in summer. Because I'm not wearing shoes as much in the summer, it's what it's like. We live in Australia, it's hot. And this is amazing for heels. You can put it on, and you can put socks on over the top if you want to, but you don't have to. And I can still find I walk around my house and I don't leave greasy stains on my floor. Believe me, I'm a clean freak, so I would notice if I did that. So the Neutrogena hand cream, fragrance-free Norwegian formula, is amazing. And this will last me, ages, 6 months, maybe more. So this is available everywhere, like Priceline, Chemist Warehouse, your local pharmacy, and I think maybe even some supermarkets. So if you are wanting something really thick and emollient and you don't like Vaseline, this one's great. So it is thick. It has the consistency of Vaseline, but when you rub it in, it actually sinks in and it doesn't just sit on the top. Okay, and that's really good. Dries down well, but you can feel the softness straight away. So I wanted to give a shout out to that because it is a readily available product that is reasonably priced and is a dermatologist's favourite as well. So it's got runs on the board and has done for years. Now, I also received in my Charlotte Tilbury box a bottle of this magic serum. I've almost finished it. Obviously it's teeny tiny. The dropper thing was dumb because the bottle's so small and the dropper is like minuscule. So I just poured it out. Look, it's basically a hyaluronic acid serum, I think. Is it any great shakes? I think it's supposed to be a primer. I tried it as a primer. I prefer the primers I already have, like my Revlon one, this one here, or even just my MAC Fix Plus as a primer. Look, I won't be buying this. I can't see any actual place for it in my routine. If you like it and you're using it and you love it, tell me how you use it. I'd love to know. Yeah, as I said, it's an expensive product and I don't really see a place for it in my routine. Same with, and I was so excited to try this, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I've been dying to try it for about 3 years. It's just a cream. It's quite scented, which isn't always my preference. And is it a great night cream? For me, it's all right. It's not great. I really need something quite hydrating. You can see I need moisture in my skin. I need to fill in these lines as best I can. Like I'm a no tox person, I know I'm not unrealistic about my face. It is nearly a 50-year-old face and it's sun damaged, and I do wear my LED mask at night and so on and so forth. This says it's an instant turnaround moisturizer. Yeah, maybe if you're 30, 35 and you're feeling a bit dry, but I don't know. If you like it, then fantastic. I just won't be stumping up for the $100 and something for the full size because I don't feel I need to. Same with that Dr. Perricone MD cream. This was really similar to that actually. And I think that was a very expensive cream that I had a sample pot of, and I just ended up putting it on my arms. because I didn't like the smell of it too close to my nose. It was making me sneeze. Look, this one I've been using at night, last thing. It's actually on my bedside table and I whack it on. And it's nice, but I won't be buying a full size of that one. All right, I've been using a new Essence mascara. Well, new to me. I know it's not new to the market. Essence have a million different mascaras, and when you go to Target, it does a little bit overwhelming to know which one to choose. And I'm like, is that the one I bought last time that I liked? I can't remember. I really, should look at my photos on my phone because I've got pictures of them all there. This is another volume mascara. Look, it's not hugely volumizing. I think it's just a pretty traditional mascara with a standard wand, which I like. And it lasts and it doesn't flake and it doesn't end up down here. It does sometimes transfer onto my eyelid, but I just flick it off once it's dry and that's easily done. Or I go over it with eyeshadow or whatever. It's all right, and I think they're like $7. So if you just want a standard, good to go mascara, I'm not wearing it today, I'm wearing the Pillow Talk one. This might be for you, especially, people that are just wanting a quick out the door sort of mascara that's not going to cause them, major dramas with clumping and so forth. So quite a nice conventional mascara. And I think they're still $7. They might have gone up in price. Everything has, hasn't it? But I don't think they have. If they have, they haven't gone up much. So this MCO Beauty Instant Hair and Brow Magic Wand. How much product is in here? Honestly, there is so much product. It just keeps going and going and going and going. I've gone through one of the e.l.f. hair, lash and brow mascaras, which is that dual-ended thing. I've gone through a whole one of those, like both ends, and I'm still using this, okay, alternating. This one has much better hold than the e.l.f. one. I thought the e.l.f. one was good for me, but this is way better hold. I can go for a swim and my brows are still in place with this stuff. And it is starting to get a bit goopy, but that's just because, of foundation and other products on my skin. So I just clean the wand off a bit every morning, just with give it a bit of a rinse and then wipe it with a microfiber cloth to clean it. But yeah, it's so much product in here, and these are available at Woolies, and I noticed they're in Best and Less too. So if you have a Best and Less near you, look for MCO Beauty. It is an amazing Australian brand, so we really should support that, shouldn't we? A not Australian brand, Perito, South Korean brand, but the same brand that makes the serum. So you can see the packaging is synonymous. I've nearly gone through this tube. I didn't think I was going to like this because I thought, it's going to be too sticky. It's going to be too heavy for summer. But no, I love it. So there's your Magic Cream, which is $100 and something. And then there's this one, which I think is about $25, $30. And I put this on after my mask treatment. And I've put my tretinoin on. I'll show you that in a moment. I put this on and I press it in, like this. And really cover everything, including the eyelids, okay? And upward motions as well, okay? And doing that as well. It is essential oil free, 50% Cica and niacinamide 2%. So I probably don't need both of them at the same time, the serum and the cream. Madecassic acid and asiatic acid, that's the active ingredients in Centella asiatica. It is firming and smoothing and clean and plant-based ingredients. No scent, plain as you like. comes out just like a regular white cream. Not expensive, no scent. Smells kind of chemically, plantish. It has a bit of a sticky texture going on. All right, so that's why I press it in and then it dries down and I wake up in the morning and bing! Yeah, she works, really works. Like I said, I'm really loving this ingredient for my skin. I don't know if it's particularly suited for mature skin, but I know it's suited for people who have sensitivities to lots of ingredients. La Roche-Posay use Centella Asiatica a lot and always have done. They've got that Cica Repair Cream, which is really famous, and dermatologists recommend that all the time for babies, for people who've got rosacea, for people who've got underlying skin conditions. And it's very soothing, and I'm finding it not just soothing, but also moisturizing and hydrating particularly. So I put it over this. Now I'm almost done with this tube. Like I've got probably maybe less than a week worth of treatment left in this, and I've got a new script, so I can get another one. This is the 0.5% tretinoin. So this is the strongest form of retinol, pure, if you will. And this is the one you need script for. So this is Retrieve. I know lots of ladies use this, lots of people. What am I talking about? Lots of people use this every day. I've spent nearly 2 years building up to using before I started on a script strength. So I started with a 0.3%, the L'Oreal Pure Retinol Serum, which is amazing. Then I went to 0.5% Neutrogena serum, retinol serum, which was also great. Had an oilier base. And then I went to, that's right, the Drunk Elephant, which was very expensive. 1%, but in a beautiful cream base. It was really nice. And I finished it off just before I started using this one. So it was going out, finishing, just as I got the script for this. And I got this on script from an app called Instant Scripts. And I paid, well, it was $15 at the time. They've gone up to $19 for the service, which I still think is good, because if I went to the doctor to get a script, that would be however much, $70, whatever it is to go to the doctor now. So because it's not, you know, life-saving medications, I obviously don't think I need to see a doctor for a skin cream. And I know how to use it. And I followed the instructions of the pharmacist, and I did a bit of reading about this particular product on the company's website. And I also have good working knowledge of the function of vitamin A and what to do and what not to do. So the reason why people get sensitivities to retinol when they first start using it is there's a few things. They either haven't hydrated their skin sufficiently before they apply this retinol, or they don't put moisturizer on to seal it in afterwards, which is called an occlusive effect. So if you are wanting to launch into retinol, and believe me, my skin has improved enormously having used it. Like hyperpigmentation is almost gone. That my LED mask helps as well. I feel my skin looks so much healthier than it did a couple of years ago before I started on this skincare journey in the middle years of my life. And moisture is the key. And the other thing you can do if you're finding sensitivities to any ingredient like lactic acid, glycolic acid, any of the AHAs or BHAs even, salicylic acid, or retinol, if you are finding that they are causing irritation, but you've been recommended them by your dermatologist or your doctor or your facialist or your beauty therapist, what you can do is contact therapy. You can try this. Put a product on for 5 or 10 minutes and then wash it off, and then put your moisturizer on. And then the next night, put the product on, and don't ever go too close to the eyes or the flares of your nose or your lips, especially if you're using retinol, because it can be quite irritating. Put it on for 15 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes and then wash it off. And do that for 2 weeks, building up a few minutes each day or each night, because you shouldn't, mostly these products are better to use at night. And see how you go. And that will help, I think, reduce the sensitivity level in your skin and give your skin an opportunity to get used to that level of active ingredient. I'm not suggesting you layer and layer and layer. You can, if your skin's up for that. Mine is, I do that. But most people need to build it up. And I think a lot of people have ridiculous, actually, expectations of skincare and makeup, that it's going to instantly change their skin. And I think social media has a lot to answer for in that regard. Our skin is an organ, just like the rest of the things that are inside our body. And it is huge. It is 70% of our body surface, okay? Actually, it's all of our body surface, but we need to give it time to adjust, okay? So this is why we need to give any product that is new at least a couple of weeks to see if it's like what we like, if we like it or not, if our skin likes it or not, if it feels good, if it's making a difference. Now, making a difference might not occur for 4 to 6 weeks, even longer sometimes. So patience is important. So I'm just trying to say here that we need to be patient. We need to do our research. We need to listen to science and look at reputable sources instead of people who may have some sort of political or agenda, be sponsored by a brand or whatever. I am not sponsored by anybody. These opinions are all my own. The information I'm giving you is based on science. So take that, please, and get further advice as you see fit from your doctor, dermatologist, pharmacist, people that you trust in the healthcare space, as well as your beauty therapist and your facialist and your esthetician if you use one. I do not. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you like my update on these products and continue to be a conscious consumer, as I am attempting to be a more conscious consumer of beauty products, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.